kind of reaction. And next time you go for a walk, take note of, and maybe you know this answer, take note of long before he does the bark and maybe the growl and the backing up, take note of when he sees the person and if he slows his pace.
No, he usually pulls to try to go there.
Say that again.
He usually pulls to go to the person, usually.
So he's curious about this is him.
Yeah.
He's curious about the person, but when he gets there, he goes, "Oh crap, what have I done?"
Yeah.
So it sounds like then
Yeah.
Otto is conflicted. So those behaviors, when he gets close up, are distance increasing. Although he's curious, which is good, so he's curious, but when he gets there, it's kind of like, if we were to say in human terms, it's like, oh my God, why am I here? Now I'm really worried. Bark, bark, and he moves away.
Yeah.
So those behaviors are distance increasing, and generally, definitely, that comes from a place of fear. How does he warm up? What is it, something he just does on his own, or have you done something to help him warm up?
Well, it's usually the person. Once he kind of realizes that they're all right, he's fine. Like if I'm like talking to the person and they're kind of like talking to him and stuff, then eventually he's fine. It's kind of what we do that
when it comes to a fear-based behavior. Okay, so the people is fear-based, and the behaviors, even though there's curiosity, the behaviors are distance increasing. So he really is like saying, go away, I'm big and bad, can't you see I'm big and bad? Okay,
yeah.
So it's coming as his cute little puppy face.
Yeah.
So if we pair a correction with it, knock it off, well, that does not make that person look any better in his eyes. So here I am feeling a little worried. Oh, but my owner is going, stop it. Well, now I really feel even worse. So I'm glad you are not doing corrections. So in terms of coddling, it's good that you're not going, oh, baby, baby, baby. But there's nothing wrong with offering support. So say,
just to reassure, like it's fine, just give him a little pet, but not to get down and be like, oh,
because
like, I don't want to do that.
Opposite end, that, oh my God, mom's acting really weird too. So maybe this person there's something to be worried about, right?
Yeah.
Not only that, Erin, it is in times of that, it is perfectly okay if the dog can eat to give treats. I'm not using the word reward because it's not a reward. It has actually nothing to do with reinforcing. It has to do with arousal reducing behaviors. So anytime and that's what we need to do. That's what we have to do in the beginning to help a fear-based behavior or any arousal. Even the biting and nipping at you, because that's coming from an arousal, right? And then fear is also arousal. That we need to lower the arousal. So when it comes to the people, if he sees somebody, then there's nothing wrong with giving treats, an occasional treat while you talk to that person, because it actually will make him feel better. They will start to predict something good. And we will talk more about that as we go along. But I always want to point out that coddling, like you said, is not needed. Corrections, absolutely not. Don't pair it with a fear-based behavior. And the giving of treats is also perfectly fine, because if you look at it, those are physiological changes that are happening in Otto's body, right? So that causes the hair to go up, right? And his heart is racing, his blood pressure is probably going up. The giving of food, he's not going to go like, oh, well, I'm going to make myself, bark again. Can't do it. Now, can a dog bark? Can a dog bark because they want you to throw the ball again. Absolutely. But
Oh yeah.
that's a different type of bark.